Despite significant changes to boundaries, two Liberal MPs in Cape Breton held on to their ridings. Mike Kellaway celebrated with supporters Monday night after being elected in Sydney-Glace Bay.
I think this was an election that people were very much up on the issues, whether it was tariffs, Donald Trump, affordability, and they wanted to play a role. So an increased volunteer base. We've always run campaigns positively.
It was the same result for Kellaway's Liberal colleague Haime Batist, who won in Cape Breton-Canso-Antigonish. It was an emotional night for him. His campaign manager and best friend died of a heart attack just before the election was announced.
I think he's still here with me in spirit, and he would have wanted me to keep going. And so despite, grief, sense of loss, not knowing if I could do it without him, we persevered.
It's been more than 40 years since Cape Breton had a Conservative MP. McMaster was elected 4 times at the provincial level and was a former cabinet minister, but finished runner-up to his Liberal counterpart, Batist.
Surprised. I would have expected communities that were being affected by events in this election to be a little more in favor of what I was offering. But it is what it is, and the people have decided, and I gave them an option, and they wanted something else.
Conservative candidate in Sydney-Glace Bay, Manley, would not do an interview on election night, saying she'd rather spend time with supporters. The electoral boundaries in Cape Breton were redrawn prior to this election, but Kellaway says the issues remain the same.
This is an urban riding for all intents and purposes, with some enclaves of rural. So there were some issues that might be a little bit more different in intensity than in rural, but they're very similar. Affordability, housing shortages are very much a rural issue as it is an urban issue.
The results came in quick, with CBC News calling both ridings after 10 p.m. on Monday night. Kyle Moore, CBC News, Sydney.